please open the door. What happened with you? I am dressed.
Doesn't smell very pleasant, but we're going in for it. Wow. Let me tell you, it is good to be back. I am in Peru, South America, mate, with Loz, who's just out there having a shower. South America, so we're talking Machu Picchu, Rainbow Mountains, we're talking football games, carnivals, festivals, street life, bloody taking a cruise to the Antarctic and seeing some penguins and whales or whatever. So it's going to be a lot of fun. But let me tell you, yesterday was a bloody jaunt. So we got on a flight, 3.5 hours in, they made an announcement there's a dog in the cargo that's freezing and the heating had broke. So they made the decision to go to Madrid, which is another 2 hours. In total we're in the air for 5.5 hours, had a 4-hour layover, and now, after about a 10-hour flight over to Botoga, we've got to get another flight to Peru. So not an ideal start, but the good news is that the dogger was safe, and on the return journey, he actually got back onto the plane. So, good boy. But without further ado, let's begin the journey. The Flying Dog Hostel with their cat as a mascot. Very ironic. Anyway, we've finished exercising and we've had a bit of a clean up. Cats everywhere. Cat Central. Anyway, we're freshened up and we're going to walk around, try grab some food. We just bumped into an Irish couple actually, very nice people, and they've been in Peru for about 3 months or so, 3 weeks rather, and they've recommended a few things to do. And before we even came to Peru, people were saying like, I don't even know how you can travel or go to another country without having like an itinerary, which is kind of true to a degree, but they've literally named 2 or 3 things we hadn't even thought of in the little research we did. So they mentioned there's like a jungle tour, and we're gonna maybe give that a go, try bump into some crocodiles and monkeys and all sorts of things. It's got a traditional Peruvian dish, chicken, rice. I think there's meant to be a few potatoes in there, I'm not sure, but everything's actually lemon, zesty and spicy here. And I'm not the best with spice, but this isn't too bad to be fair. They gave us like a complimentary octopus shot in a spoon or something, and again, that was decent, and like a lemon shot, which again was pretty good. You enjoying it?
Tasty.
What did you get?
I got...
It's like, you had a bit of octopus, didn't you?
Yeah. I think this one, which is just the fish, and then this in the rice, or that, I don't know really what it is.
Anyway,
It looked nice, so I asked for it.
one thing I forgot to say, 5 sol, which is like the Peruvian currency, is about £1. 50 sol, £10. 500 sol, £100. Maths, mate, you get the gist. Anyway, this is our view at the moment. Big old Peruvian flag in the background somewhere. What? Oh, can't zoom in. They're having a right old snog over there. Don't say we don't give you all the action. We've finished that meal now. In total, I think we seen, well, it's like 100 and we gave like a 10% tip, which I hope is fine. It's a brilliant place actually. Service was really good. They spoke English, and we don't speak Spanish, so. That was
called Maverick.
Our waiter was called Maverick, so he's obviously an absolute hero. And that zebra crossing we just walked over isn't a zebra crossing, so if you come to Peru, don't just walk because you see bloody stripes on the floor. You will get hit and run over by a car and end up in hospital, which is probably not what you want when you're in South America. Anyway, it was 100, is it pesos? Sol? I'm getting mixed up. It's 100 sol, which is £20, which I think is fantastic. And like I said earlier, I think that's actually that's on the pricey side of Peru. We're back at the Flying Dog House anyway, and the cat's obviously on its lunch break because that's no longer there. So we're just going to have a walk around, explore a bit of Peru, and hello kitty. And we're back in the market, so we'll see what they've got to offer here. And then we've got a walking tour about 4:30, so we're probably going to go on that and then just see where the day takes us. So I've not really got a set plan. let me just say, it is like gridlock traffic absolutely everywhere. It's 9:30 at night for reference. And even throughout the whole day, it is gridlock, I'm not kidding you. I feel like I'm in Delhi, sort of, but on a much lower scale. I've seen the videos of Delhi and it is like absolute mayhem. This is our friend we met on a walking tour earlier, and let me talk to you a little bit about that actually. I didn't think the walking tour was that great, but she told us a little bit of history, both about the war that Peru had because of Bolivia, who then later bailed. You could do a bit of research. I can't regurgitate all of it, but it was okay. I'd give it like a 5, 6 out of 10, if that's even a thing. But after the walking tour, we went for some food, had a meal, had a few drinks, and now it's night time, so there's really not too much to kind of talk to you about there or regurgitate. But still glad we got out and did something. We're going to head back to the hotel. It's not a hotel. It's not even a dorm. We're going to head back to the hostel now because I'm feeling pretty tired. Still catching up with the sleep, jet lag, whatever you want to call it. But tomorrow's a new adventure. We'll find out what we're going to do there. Right, people, it is day number 2 in Miraflores, Peru, Lima to be precise. We are going on a walking tour first thing this morning. Something to do with like a historic walk. I'm not too sure, to be honest. But we're going to go on it and maybe we'll learn a thing or two. And then this afternoon we are in need, or some dire need of some research actually, because we are leaving Miraflores tomorrow morning. Don't really know where we're going to go yet. Might be Cusco, we might do Machu Picchu early doors, we might want to do it over Christmas or New Year, who bloody knows. So this afternoon we're going to do a bit of research and come up with a bit of a plan. We might get an overnight bus somewhere, might get a coach somewhere, I don't really know. Lauren and I, for that matter, really want to do the Galapagos Islands, which is all the way up in Ecuador, and to be honest, if we were going to do that we should have flew to Ecuador first, but we haven't because we're absolute numpties. So do we go to the Galapagos? Do we do Machu Picchu? Do we do a jungle trek? There's so much to do. I'm bloody excited, mate. But this afternoon we're going to have to think of a plan because right now we're a bit clueless. So we've just got off that absolutely packed bus. Now we are, I think, in the centre of Lima, right next to this really cool church. And we are on the walking tour, but apparently this is one of the oldest churches in the whole of Peru. And it's like over 500 years old. And this particular area is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, which means it's protected by UNESCO, and all of the buildings on the outside cannot be changed. And this fella over here, apparently, his role, or why he's got a statue here, rather, is he was the first man, I think, or he colonised Peru as like an independent country. Now, he abolished slavery and he monetised the country, obviously bringing in money into Peru. And it has like a vast history of Peru anyway. I don't know the full story of it. I've been on 2 walking tours and my brain's a bit like a fish, so I don't retain everything. But that's why he's got a statue, because he played an important role in this country. And if you are from Peru, you can, and you understand both English and my language, you can let me know more in the comments below and educate other people, because I've just done that a total injustice. But anyway, so whilst this show's going on, the changing of the guards, they're kind of like I was going to say dancing. They're not dancing, that's very disrespectful. They're doing a presentation of changing, I think. They're just walking around at the moment. Doing their thing. Anyhow, what have I learnt about this place? So this building behind me, this very fantastic building of Lima, is the presidential building where the president of Lima lives, or the president of Peru. Might be Peru. Again, any Peruvians, if you understand this, you can correct me. But the president lives there, and the president is actually the first female president in the whole of Peru's history, but she's hated by like 95% of the population. So that's not ideal if you're a president, really. But that's facts for you. A lot of the buildings as well, as nice as they are, of course, you'll notice that there's a lot of yellow around. And the reason there's lots of yellow around is because it's meant to represent gold. Because Peru is very rich in gold, silver, and just kind of those sort of fancy metals. So yeah, the buildings represent the kind of wealth that the country has in terms of gold.
Please open the door. What happened with you? I am dressed Don't problem. Put your towel around your body and open it. She was angry, but she went to open. Good morning, Nick. Good morning. Excuse me, is your husband here? Yeah, but he is busy. Well, I want to give you $500 if you let your towel down. What happened with you? I'm married. It's $500. So $500. I can buy new shoes, new dress, and a new bag. Okay, but quickly, don't problem. The towel down, and she put right away. The neighbor gave her the $500 and out. She entered her home and her room, put the money under her pillows, and returned to take a shower. Her husband asked her, "Tell me, who was it?" "Our neighbor, Joseph." "Joseph? Tell me, if he gave you $500, I lent him yesterday."
Oh.
You understand me, Bob? I don't speak too slow.
No, perfect.
Very good.
Thank you, brother.
I need to practice. Get the picture with you, please.
Of course, yeah.
Everybody together.
So we finished our walking tour and basically finished at a chocolate shop. So there really wasn't too much to show there, but I had chocolate, I had a chocolate shop, and everything was swell because I'm a chocolate fiend. Anyway, we're now going to get some food. That lovely police gentleman that you've just seen in that last clip, we just finished the tour, we were walking around and we're looking on Google Maps thinking, where are we going to eat? And well, he wanted us to come over and practice his English and told us a joke. He's from here and he's been learning English for a while, and his best way to speak English was by telling a joke. So I think I know the joke he was on about anyway, but he told it very well, so hats off to him. Oh my gosh. Beeping everywhere. Hola, señor. I don't actually know if he was swearing at me then or just being a polite gesture, but we'll go with the polite gesture. Let's see what's going on in this market square. So inside the market is basically just like fresh fish, squid, size of them things. And then you can get your upside down chickens if you want one. I must admit though, well, I love a good market regardless, but this is the kind of less westernized adventure I wanted. Like when we went around Europe, as awesome as it was, it felt like everything was like super English. And here it just feels a little bit more adventurous, you know? It's cool to kind of be amongst it all. Oh, caviar.
Really? No, then.
This is like proper non-tourist area.
I don't know whether to get the chicken or the duck.
But honestly, it's so useful having a Spanish speaker here. Well, there's literally no other tourists, it's just me, right in the thick of it. But I love it, you know? I don't like doing touristy things, he says as he's a tourist. Are these the starters?
Yeah, yeah. No, it's ceviche.
In Dutch we say
Soup.
That's all.
Gracias. Okay. This is like a coriander soup.
Do you like coriander? Do you have the genetic relation?
I have no idea how this is going to go.
Oh, look, fish tail.
Actually,
Nice.
yeah, it's real good.
Me pasado.
I love that soup. The only problem, if you've watched our Amsterdam video, I am not looking forward to this
Woman,
fish.
mujer. Mujer.
Ooh, right,
Very spicy.
Loco, mujer.
please, Lord.
Okay. Nice. Yeah, the thing is that
Oh, yeah. This is much better than herring. Even if you're watching this.
Herring, when we were in Amsterdam, we tried herring. And he was nearly sick. He literally went.
Yeah.
So that's why he's nervous of trying the raw fish. But this is much.
Fuck herring. But this is the good stuff.
I liked it. It had like the gherkin on it.
It's like a mind over matter thing. Raw fish just doesn't sound appetising to me. But this is kind of like not fishy, but there's so much like a lime or lemon in it, coriander. Let me go back to this soup. Hola, señorita. Una agua, por favor. Gracias. Inca Cola. Is that what? Inca Cola. I think it's alright actually. Gracias. There we go, get me ordering some agua. I approve of Inca Cola if you've had it. It's like traditional here in Peru. It's very, very sweet. Almost like cough medicine, but not as medicine-y, is that even a word? But I approve. It's kind of like a sweet iron brew, but less iron brew tasted.
It smells like Red Bull.
Red Bull maybe. That is so freaking cheap. And it was delicious. So chicken and rice for 2 people, 2 bowls, plus the fish starters and the soup, and the water, and an Inca Cola, 26.5 pesos, which, for you English people, 5 pesos is £1. So that was about £2.50 per person. For 2 main dishes, chicken and rice, 2 starters, fish soup, and the raw fish with onions, and 2 drinks, £2.50 per person. That is bloody incredible, and it was so nice. There's a protest going on in the distance, just over there. You can hear some beeping occasionally, some flutes and some horns. Is this sugar canes? Oh my god. Should we try one?
You can get some. 4 soles.
4 soles? I only have 3. 3 soles? Okay, deal.
I think it would be open anyway. Look at
Yeah.
me like, yeah.
Definitely a rip-off, but the man in action.
What do you eat? It's like liquid when you eat, right?
Yeah.
It's like a juice.
Liquid sugar, yeah. And I've seen it in videos before. They really like compress the sugar cane, and when he's done, he'll kind of put it back in and compress again. Yeah. Ah, gracias. Gracias. Right, let's try this. Doesn't smell very pleasant, but we're going in for it. Wow.
Sweet.
Oh, no, thank you. Come on, give it a go. No? Gracias, señor. Oh, no change. Hey, you want this? You drink? No. He doesn't want it. Let's see if I can give this away. Senor, you want? For free? Gracias. No, did you want to sip?
But I thought you wanted it.
I tried it and it was horrible. It was disgusting. So, I don't know how well you can see. Let me walk in and actually get you past these wooden poles. In the background there's a big old hill with a cross at the top of it. Obviously we're representing Christianity. It's quite a religious country. And in the distance you can see all of these wonderful multicoloured houses that kind of look like favelas, or at least what I'd expect a favela to look like. I mean, later within our South American trip, we are going to Brazil, so you'll see favelas then. But looks pretty, doesn't it? If you can see. And then you've got some entertainment here in the background. I'm not sure if it sounds good or a bit of a racket, but I thought the hill was pretty cool. It's very overcast over there. There's loads of hills and mountains. I think you might be able to hike. I'm not sure, but not for me today anyway. I've done enough walking today so far. Buenas. Can I? Hello. Oh, she's shy. Hello. Hola. Oh, she's cute. Cute. Hello. Oh, lo siento. Gracias. Ciao. Oh, cute dog. I am so tired now. I feel like I don't even know if it's jet lag or if the lack of sleep over the past few days has caught up with me. Like, I've slept well at night, but we still had that long ass journey from London to Madrid to bloody Ortoga to Lima, and I feel like I'm running on fumes at the moment. Like, tiredness has hit, and I've eaten earlier, and you know, it catches up with you big time. So I really want to sleep, but I'm going to power through, and I'm going to try do some walking. The girls that we've met on the tour, including Lauren, they want to go see some fountains, which I think are meant to be best looked at night, but I think it's in an area where it's a little bit dodgy. I'm not too sure, but I think we're going to try walk off this tiredness, go see these fountains, and take you along. And if it's any good, great. If it's not, then well, what have we wasted a little bit of time. So there's literally dancing everywhere, and I have no idea what it is. So I'm just gonna ask someone random with the help of my Spanish interpreter. Well, that's this policeman. ¿Qué baile es? Okay, let's give it a go. Señor, ¿qué baile es?
Venía a Paseo de la República.
El baile, ¿qué baile están bailando?
Ah, ya no sabía decirle, a ver, ¿qué están bailando? Creo que están practicando para saya.
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 ¿Qué es saya?
Es un baile típico de Bolivia.
I have my translator.
Acá en Perú.
Gracias.
Ah, muchas gracias.
No, de
I
nada.
will translate. Okay, gracias. Adiós. Okay, so it's a typical dance from Bolivia.
Oh, Bolivia.
But for some reason, but he's not sure. He was like, I think he wasn't super sure. But he's
Oh,
like,
okay.
He's from Bolivia, and they're dancing here now.
So there we go, a Bolivian dance in Peru.
Mystery solved.
Yeah, mystery solved. But look, I'll tell you, there's honestly dancing all over the gaff. So we're still walking towards this fountain, and we've been walking for about 30-40 minutes, and it feels much more sort of run down in these parts. Some of the buildings are a lot more derelict, as you can see in the background as well. And there's loads of street vendors selling like what I'm assuming is fake jewellery, knockoff clothing, bands, watches, t-shirts, shorts. We get a few more strange looks, so I don't know if this is still tourist area or out of it, but it certainly feels a little bit more sketchy, shall we say. Not necessarily dangerous, sketchy. Right, final pit stop today, the supermarket. We were going to go eat out somewhere, but we can't decide where to go. Also, it's effort thinking of what we want to eat. So we're just going to go to the supermarket, be healthy-ish, try grab something healthy-ish, and cook at the hostel. And to be honest, it's going to be quicker than finding somewhere, getting there by train, not train, by bus, or walking, or whatever. So that's going to be the plan of action. I don't know what I'm going to eat yet, but cut to the making of said food. And just like that, we are back in the hostel. We have not cooked, we are proper slumming it tonight. You can probably make out, maybe, there's a supermarket over there. It's literally a stone throw, like a 2-minute walk if that. And we've seen a cooked chicken and we was like, it's a no-brainer. So we've got some cooked chicken, Lauren's got some cheese, got some yogurts. We're gonna get those down our throats And we're probably just going to get into bed. Like, I am so exhausted. Like, I actually feel a little bit sick. I don't know if it's just because jet lag is kicking in or because we've done like 30,000 steps or something silly today. I've had a great day, but I'm genuinely so tired. So I'm going to eat this, get into bed, maybe put a movie on if we can stream it, and that is that. So, with that being said, welcome to the adventure of Peru, South America. If this is the end of the video, then hit the like, comment, subscribe button. Stay tuned. There's lots of exciting things coming, and of course, we'll see you in the next video. Anything to say, Loz?
No.
Love you, bye.